Okay, so next problem here, it says, what is the approximate area of Nevada, round to the nearest square mile? So if we look here at Nevada, Nevada looks very similar to a trapezoid. So we're moving on to trapezoids, right? So here are the two parallel sides. These are the bases. So let's call 205 base 1. Let's call 511 base 2. And then it looks like 309 is representing the height. Pretty darn perpendicular. So there's your height of 309. So to find the area, we're going to use the formula 1/2 times the height times base 1 plus base 2. I'm going to take a picture of that and show you how to type that into your graphing calculator. Okay. All right, so when I come to Desmo's graphing calculator, let me clear all this out of the way. So 1 divided by 2, and then make sure you press the arrow to the right. So you're up big again, so you're not stuck in the, you can be stuck down here. Don't do that because then it just keeps going to the bottom. Times, we had a height of 309, times, and then parentheses. And I'll do 205 plus 511. When I do that, I get 110,622, 110,622 square miles. 110,622, right? 22 square miles. There we go. So again, that's what we're doing here in terms of modeling, right? We really enjoy these problems where we could take geometric figures and model them. And again, you see right here, down here, there's a sliver of Nevada that's missing. But again, it's an estimation. All right, next one, it says find the area of each trapezoid round to the nearest tenth if necessary. So let's take a look at this picture here. Okay, so in part A, so these are the parallel sides here and here. So this is base 1, 6. So 3 is just this sliver, but this 6, because of these right angles, this 6 is also down here. So I actually do know base 2. Base 2 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. That's base 2. But now the height, I don't have the height. 5 is not the height. But why would they give us that 5 if we don't need it? Well, let's take a look there. I'm going to draw this triangle right here off to the side. Make it a little bit bigger. So this is a right angle because the height and the right angle on the other side. This is 3. This is 5. I need to find that side the height. Well, we just got done with a whole unit on right triangles. If I know 2 of the 3 sides of a right triangle, can't I find the third side using Pythagorean Theorem? I believe I can. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. In this picture, let's let h be a, let's let 3 be b, and the hypotenuse 5 must be c. So h squared plus 3 squared equals 5 squared. Simplify the squares individually. 8 squared plus 9 equals 25. Let's subtract 9. H squared equals 16. And now let's take the square root because that undoes the squared. H comes out by itself. You do get 2 answers, plus 4 and minus 4, but we only keep the positive 4. That is your height, 4 feet. And now, if I take a look at the area formula for a trapezoid, I take 1/2 the height times the sum of the bases, 6 plus 9. And we'll do this in my handheld calculator. And I got 30. So the area would be 30, and that would be feet squared. Don't forget about those right triangle ideas. Okay. All right, next one, part B. Same kind of problem here. So we're looking for the area of this trapezoid. Now, if I look here, the parallel sides are on the top and bottom. So this is your base 1. I don't know it. Oh, no, I do know it. It's 9 because look, if this is 9, then this is also going to be 9. So I do know base 1. Base 2 goes all the way across this bottom side, and I don't think I know what that part is yet. So I don't know base 2. And then my height is here. It's also out here, but I don't know my height yet either. So I got some work to do. But again, I'm going to focus on this triangle, which look, it has a 30-degree angle. Does that ring haunting bells to you? It should. That means this is going to be a 30. That's terrible drawing. Hold on. A 30, 60, 90 triangle. How about that? That's good. So there's my right angle. The 8 feet is here on the hypotenuse, and this angle here is 30 degrees. That makes this angle up here 60, and we can label this using the special right triangle rules for a 30, 60, 90 triangle. 30 degrees is here. It points to the short side, S. The right angle points to the hypotenuse, 2S. And the third side is S square root of 3. Now, in this picture, S is going to also be the height, and S square root of 3 is going to help build base 2. So we need both of these. Well, right now they give us what 2S is. 2S equals 8. To get S by itself, we divide by 2, divide by 2, S is 4. So S, the height, is 4. So this is equal to the height. So my height is 4. Okay, that's important. And now to find this S square root of 3, we simply take 4 and multiply by the square root of 3. And that's the bottom side here, S square root of 3. So to find base 2, we're going to add 4 square root of 3 plus 9. Now it says round to the nearest, I think, what's it say round to? To the nearest 10th. So we'll do that in a second. But we're going to leave this out a little bit. So it should not be, oh, that's base 2, not b squared. Sorry about that. Let me put that lower. So base 2. I was like, what am I squaring? Okay, so what is base 2 going to be equal to? Well, I'll type in 4 square root of 3 plus 9. I'm afraid of losing this. So I'm going to just leave it there. So I do 4 square root of 3. Make sure the 9 does not go inside. You might want to do 9 plus 4 square root of 3. That might be better. So maybe I'll switch this around. How about you do 9 plus 4 square root of 3, just to help yourself out. And 9 plus 4 square root of 3, we're going to leave it out to a whole bunch of decimals, 15.9282. When you do measurements, do not round early in the problem. Wait till the very end to round. So again, after that last 2 is a 0, so that's a good time to kind of cut it off. And now I think we can find the area of this trapezoid. I'll do it in purple. So the area of the trapezoid is going to be 1/2 the height, which is 4, times base 1, which is a simple 9, plus base 2, which is not so simple, 15.9282. So I'll do half. You could also put in 0.5 if that helps you. So remember that half, if you don't want to enter in the fraction, remember you can just type in 0.5. So 0.5 times 4 times parenthesis 9 plus 15.9282. And I got, it says round to 1 decimal, so I got an area of 49.85. That 5 is going to round the 8 up to a 9. 49.9, and that's going to be feet squared again. There we go. Okay, so these are your problems in Edge Elastic. I'm going to make a video or two about your Delta Math problems as well. All right. So finish this and then go to Delta Math.